Hello, and welcome to my playground. This is the Mad Chemist Church, or Church McGurch, depending on where you know me from, and welcome to Madman Reviews. And today we'll look at TerraTech Worlds. Unfortunately, I forgot that the map that I had spent the most time on was technically a multiplayer map hosted by a friend of mine. So, my single player map is devastatingly behind. um, as you can see here, every single one of these things that is pink is a no longer functional, outdated structure. So, unfortunately, what I wanted to show you in this review, I can't do because that server has since been closed and the file saved, so that the next time my group of friends get together and we play this game, we can just re-upload it onto a non-dedicated server and play again. So unfortunately, I don't have the really cool mech builds that I designed and all that really cool stuff that we put together to show you because I can't get to it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to just do a quick little, hey, this is what the game looks like, this is what the game was, and then you can go and experience everything for yourself anew. So essentially, this is RC Cars in Space. You are a little RC car moon rover thing that you fully get to build, like basically RC Lego cars. And you can customize, build, and design your guy how you want. If you want to be able to carry stuff, if you want to be able to fight, do different little things like that, you can go into the little menu, look at what you have. You get all these different little parts from destroying things, or finding them in chests or crafting them. So right now, this is my little guy. This is like my original first design that I had that I was using just to mess around with. As you can see, there were some Twitch rewards. One got me the sheriff badge. The other one got me this pirate flag. So of course, I'm sitting here with this. There was a cowboy hat, which I didn't know that they added a second. It was just pink. Now it's like straw. That's cool. What about this one? There's nothing on that one. It was originally pink like this, but I guess they added another skin to it where you can. Okay, cool. That's better, because it was kind of funny, like, driving around with a pink hat on my head, or a hat on my robot. So you have storage to hold more parts, you have kind of your basic crafting of parts, your silos for items, refineries to refine stuff down, and then I believe these are purifiers to purify stuff down. Typical crafters for parts, ammunition for your weapons, these pipes, conduits now, these to be pipes or tubes. It kind of makes supply chains so that whatever from here will go, or actually, it's the opposite way. You put things in here, it would go into this grinder, which would then grind it up, and then these little tubes would send it to here. And you can come in, grab all this stuff, and then move it to a proper storage or to the next area you need to be. Or you can just hook tubes up. You can hook these conduits up and have it move to the next area and make yourself, a very long supply chain. And then when you get necessary needed materials, I guess I'm stuck. Do a little hop. Get myself out of there. And then once you had all the necessary materials, you could shoot them off into space and complete the quest. There's a bunch of... which is the launch pad right here. Tells you what it wants, you grab it, shoot it off. Get rewards, get little points to build more stuff. So this is a very basic design base, very basic designed cart. You can choose your color of my storage, of my weapons, shoot my lasers for mining resources, shoot my artillery guns, turn on my magnet, or I have a tractor beam. I can take the tractor beam, pick something up, bring it into me. Ooh. I can't see. Turn on my thing. It's a little more difficult than it looks, especially on a smaller scale like this. And then... oops. Drop it. Hooked into place. While I have energy. And then I can take it over here. And then if this is powered, this fragmenter will actually pick it up out of my inventory, but since it's not technically working because it's pink, it would pick it up, put it in there, destroy it, and then all the materials will get slotted into there. So that's that. You have in beacon ammo. That's new. You can select what buttons you have right, left, shift, and control. You can select what you want to do, what you want to fire from where, or turn on from where. Different colors your blocks can have. You can save your snapshots. Like I have this basic dude right here. This one and this one are from... these are from my previous? I didn't know it saved across... I think it saves across files, because these are my things from my multiplayer server that I was playing with my friends. But yeah, this is my hauler when I need to go get a crap ton of resources. This is what I'd build. And then if I was out going and fighting, because there's mini bosses and bosses you can fight, this was my, obviously, clank clank, I'm a tank. I'm always playing a tank. So you can save them, and then in case you're like, huh, I don't remember what this one does, you can mark what it is. Hauling, mining, scout, combat, tank, scorpion. It's, if you couldn't tell by the name, Big Truckin', it's obviously a hauler and a miner, where if you couldn't tell by this clank clank, you could tell this was a combat tank. I'm not 100% sure what the scorpion is. It doesn't really tell you. I mean, hauler's obvious, mining, scout, combat, tank. I'm not sure what scorpion means. While you're out and about, the only way to really repair is to come here and click on this. This will completely repair you, but while you're out and about, you have 3 repair kits that will resupply when you get back here. So if you're out, you lose a part, you can repair yourself real quick. You also have to place storage containers on yourself, along with many other things to increase your storage. Like I've got it, and it tells you what each thing has. Like my cab, which is my hub, has its own inventory, and then every container I have attached to me has its own inventory. And if I wanted to add something like this Aurora laser, I could just click on it, come out here, look for a snap point, which all these little kind of square, spiky looking things are snap points. Snap it on there, go, then assign, since this is a weapon, I'd assign it what I want for it to shoot when I click. And then you're done. You go from there, add armor. Different things like lightning rods, resource lasers. You can design everything based on your frame, and you can on the cab you have, but you can also take random pieces and put a frame together yourself. It's a little more costly, but this game gives you a lot of freedom to do. You know, it's cab efficiency, your reactor capacity. It's basically how many things you can have on you at a time, how quickly you recharge your power. You can get batteries to give yourself more power so you can actually fight longer, or you can hold things longer. Let's see, crafting, colors, snapshots, your objectives, your quests basically. And then Blockopedia, these are all the things you've unlocked. Like you can see, all this stuff is new to me because this is all stuff I unlocked on my multiplayer. Shields, the grav detector, armored wheels, different turrets. These ones are fun. Pretty much that's the only thing I use. The grenade launcher, because it does so much damage. Same thing with this, the rotary gun. You can get like rocket launcher, large batteries, large cargo. And then if you don't have it, you can see the blueprint. And then if you want it, if you have enough BB, you can then purchase it. You can respawn, and then you can start all over. Boop. There's a day and night cycle. And it doesn't get too dark, luckily. But there's still a day and night cycle as I crash and everything. You can do a little hop by pressing spacebar. It doesn't really do much. It's literally there just to get you unstuck. But you can find all these different resources. There's 3 biomes. There's 3 biomes. And I believe they just added a 4th. Each biome has unique resources, unique not creatures, but like plants. Different kinds of techs that you can battle against. Different plants, fighting plant, like different, like they're all plants, but they're like creatures at the same time. Just got in the middle. Let's fight this guy real quick. Your resource lasers do a damage, but it's not much. You're gonna want to more focus on your actual gun. You can then choose to pick everything up or shoot it with your laser and destroy it. If you shoot it with the laser or the actual like other kinds of weapons, you get like nothing back. You can just destroy stuff by running it over. But normally what you do is you just pick up all the materials, take it over here to your scrapper, load this bad boy up. It'll go to the scrapper, get scrapped, give you a good chunk of resources, and then boom, you get all that. Depending on your frame, you will repair it. Like I took some damage, then I started flashing green, meaning I was repairing. You can get bumpers in case you're someone who's accident prone. Once a piece breaks, it's gone until you repair, either using one of your repair kits or coming back to here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's... They just added a new biome, the desert, which as soon as they get a little bit more stuff in here, I'm probably going to go back with my friends and try out the new desert biome, because they're adding new forms, like you can now become a boat or make your mech a boat, and eventually they're going to add flight, so you can turn yourself into like not only you can be on ground and on the water, but you can also be flying. Right now you kind of float in the water, and you can just kind of like hop yourself through the water, but you don't get anywhere, and if you're in the cold habitat, you're just gonna die super quick. So we'll probably I'll probably pick it back up again when the boat and the flight, like I'm able to fly, because right now you can get these things that are basically jet turbines, and they're boosters. They make you go fast. But my friend who I was playing with, which would have been really fun to show off, he put some underneath, so they were pointing down, and he was legitimately, by setting up some of them to one button and setting other ones to another button, he was able to essentially achieve flight before we actually have a flight kind of setup yet. It was fun. This was a really fun game to play with friends, and I highly recommend that if you do get this, try it out by yourself, and then if you can get a group, get on their Discord, check it out, get a group, get a maybe an always on server, and just mess around and have some fun. The quests are by world. So if you're not on and somebody completes the quest, the next time you log in, you get credit for the quest. So even if you weren't there, you still get the credit for killing the big bad boss or whatever that quest was supposed to be. So there, yeah. Oh, and then active quest, place reserve power in case your generators go down, because you have to fuel your generators or wind turbines, whatever it is. There's a couple different ways to get power. You can basically get backup batteries that will hold a bunch of storage, and then once they're full, they'll stop draining power from your generators or wind turbines or whatever. And then if everything kind of crashes or something happens, like your wind turbines slow down, they'll start running off of that power, which wasn't working the last time I played. And if the server got shut down and started back up, they would go from being completely full to having absolutely nothing in them. So hopefully those bugs were fixed. But this has been TerraTech Worlds. I hope you enjoyed it, enjoyed the look. We got to see a little bit of the combat. I'm sorry that I didn't have much to show you, as this was my single player that I stopped playing to go play with the multiplayer. Tried to log into the multiplayer, but I had forgotten that that had been shut down for quite a while, as it's just a friend's computer that we use, that he just leaves on and acts as a server, which you can't get onto it if it's not on. So thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you think of this game, if you've played this game, if you've seen someone on Twitch play it. What you did, how you designed your tech. If you pick it up, let me know how you're liking it. And, until we meet again, you be you, you stay you, but most importantly, adventure on.